Hey preschool friends, it's Miss Karen here to do your math lesson today on Tuesday, April the 14th. If you will look at packet with your parents, we are doing comparing and measuring activity 1. Okay, and it says to gather a variety of shoes. Example, flip-flop, tennis shoes, boots, anything else you can find. Okay, and what we're going to sort these shoes in different ways. So I already have a few shoes laid out here. Actually, more than a few. I have a bunch of shoes laid out here. And the first thing I did playing around with these shoes, and I'll show you, is I took my broom and I tried to see how many shoes it would take to make the length of my broom. And so you guys can see here that there are 5 shoes, but they are different sizes. But that's how many shoes it took for me to make the length of my broom. So that's something you could do. Something else you could do is sort the shoes by size. So you may want to look at the different sizes of the shoes. Maybe put some of the smaller shoes together. Those are a little bit smaller. Those are kids' shoes. These are grown-up shoes, so they're bigger. So this group here has the bigger shoes. So now I have 2 groups. I have a group of grown-up shoes and a group of kids' shoes. So if you look at the groups, you can say which one has the most shoes. And if you were choosing from these 2 groups, you would say that the grown-up shoes have the most, because if we count them, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in the small group, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so 5 is less than 6. So the grown-up shoes has the most. All right, let's see, what else is something we could do? We could sort them by color. So let's say we want all the shoes that have black, because a lot of these shoes have black. So we're going to do shoes that only have black. This one has brown. That one's gray. These are black. This one has black. This one has black. And that one's gray and red. Okay? Now which group has the most? The group with the color black or the group without the color black? That's right. The group with the color black has the most. Let's count. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 shoes in the group with the color black, and only 3 shoes in the group that doesn't have the color black. Okay? And another way you can sort shoes is by the type of shoe. So let's say, for instance, we wanted to put boots together. So we're going to pull out all our boots and put them in a group. And then we wanted to do tennis shoes. All the tennis shoes together. And then sandals or flip-flops, we could put them up there. Okay? How many groups do we have now? We have 3 different groups. We have 1 group of sandals, 1 group of tennis shoes, and 1 group of boots. Out of these 3 groups, which group has the most? The boots and the tennis shoes both have 4 shoes, so they have the same number. And the group of sandals only has 3, so it has the least number of shoes in that group. Okay? Another thing you could do is talk about the differences and similarities in the shoes. Tennis shoes all have shoestrings. As you can see, they have what we call the tongue. See this part of the shoe that's the tongue? This one has a tongue, but it looks different because it's actually not inside like these. It's a little bit different. This one has a tongue, that one has a tongue. Sandals, like this one, has straps. This one's a flip-flop where you put your toe, you put that between your toe. This one is a strap. You can undo it. It's Velcroed. This one has buckles. That would be something good to practice too if you guys need some help learning your working your fine motor skills. Practicing some buckles. And then the boots, They're really tall. You just slip your foot in them. These are rubber boots. So you can talk about the different materials and all kinds of things. So there's lots of fun things that you guys can do with shoes. Just make sure you wash your hands when you get finished. And everybody just practice sorting. And you can use anything. You don't have to just use shoes, but that was just my example. So I hope you guys have a fun day. Happy shoe hunting. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more videos.